today's topic is on ebbs and flows. Ebbs and flows are life's constant movement of transition. So if you remember that life is a cycle and that there are ebbs and flows, your days will flow a lot more smoothly. A lot of times people label days as being good or bad. And what happens here is that then you get this preset sort of idea in your head. You wake up in the morning, you spill milk on the floor, and you're like, it's gonna be a bad day. And then the rest of the day absolutely is a bad day. So I wanna introduce you to the idea of ebbs and flows because there are no bad days, there are just bad attitudes. So if you can incorporate that thought process into your head, your day will go a lot more smoothly. So we're gonna go over 3 concepts today to help keep your day flowing freely. The first one is live in the moment. Ebbs and flows happen naturally throughout life. So how many times does someone come up to you and say, hey, how you doing? And your brain immediately clicks into something that happened yesterday. Oh gosh, my tire blew up yesterday, or my cat did something. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that at that moment, nothing's happening. You're okay. Sometimes we carry our luggage from the day before or from even 10 minutes ago right into the moment that we're in now. What happens then is that that negative feeling that was from yesterday comes right into today, and it'll go towards your future. So if you remember to live in the moment, you're not going to be getting out of the good place that you might be in right then and carrying the luggage from yesterday into tomorrow. So live in the moment and your day will flow much, much more freely. Concept number 2 is to stop hunting. What I mean by hunting is embrace your own life. Sometimes we tend to take other people's lives into our own. This is basically called creating a pseudo problem for yourself. A problem is something that only you can solve, and it does have a solution. A pseudo problem, something that's kind of fake, is where there's a problem that may influence you, but it's nothing that you can actually solve. So what happens with this is that we end up getting out of our own ebb and flow because we're worrying about someone else's ebb and flow. So I want to encourage you to be the influence for someone else to have a good day or a positive attitude rather than to be influenced by someone else. There are so many times that I will ask somebody, what's going on? How you doing? And they immediately launch into a story about their sister or a story about their coworker, and it becomes a negative for them. And that will take you out of your own ebb and flow, even if there's nothing going on in your life. So make sure that you stop hunting for things to be worried about. You can be a good friend, but not let it get you out of your own flow. Concept number 3 is called embrace it. What I mean by embrace it is embrace it. Embrace the day. Embrace you. Things are going to change on a day-to-day basis, and that is okay. You're not a robot. You were not handed a roadmap at birth that you have to follow exactly to the line. Things are going to change. Some days you're going to feel like working out more. Some days you're going to feel like eating more, eating less, sleeping more, sleeping less. It doesn't matter what it is. Just let it be okay. I have people telling me over and over again, beating themselves up. Oh, I didn't get out of bed this morning. I didn't work out. I didn't. You know, if it becomes an everyday thing and it's going on for 5 years, well, then yeah, maybe you want to look into it. But if it's just one day and you just wanted to sleep in that day, or one day you felt like watching TV or reading a book or going for a walk instead of a run, that's okay. That'll help you to get connected and to stay connected with the ebbs and flows, to know that every day is not supposed to be identical to the day before. Every week is not supposed to be identical to the day before. So many people get out of their good habits because of one day that they slip up on, and then they crash. The rest of that's it, done. And that doesn't create a good process for ebbs and flows. So embrace it. Listen to the day and let it be okay.